I.S.U.P.K.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Man, since we were brought here, man, since Plymouth Rock, our sons and our daughters were given into another people.
Right.
Given unto strangers, man. Sold into slavery, sold up the river into bondage. Right. You'll never be able to see him again.
That's right.
That's how we got scattered throughout the earth, man.
Right.
The filthy African, who the world wants you to glorify. The so-called devil wants you to glorify the African. Like it's something good about the African.
Right.
They love the Africans because the Africans worship them, man.
That's right.
The so-called white man is the African God, bruh.
Right.
We don't worship the devil in this school.
Right. That's right.
We learned that we're not African from the jump. That was hook, line, and sinker for me.
Right.
You mean to tell me I'm not a filthy heathen?
That's right.
I don't have to put a bone in my nose or a plate in my lip?
Right.
Or rings around my ribs neck so she look like a freaking giraffe? Or rub excrement all over my face?
Right.
Showering in urine? Come on, man. I like how I smell when I wear deodorant.
Right.
I love to bathe.
That's right.
Ain't no way you'll catch me in a kente cloth, man.
Right. That's right.
Nor toilet paper.
Right.
It's ridiculous, man. The so-called African will let you know that you're not him.
Right.
Let you know that we're not the same people, man. Stop trying to be a goddamn African, man, and be God's chosen, bruh. That's who we are. No filthy African. Salakia.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And we powerless, man. We powerless. We don't have any might in our hand in this place. We have to send our sons and our daughters off to their schools. We have to teach them. They got to learn the curriculum of Esau, man. I got to reprogram my children because I'm not homeschooling them,
Right.
which is on me. I got to reprogram them around the holidays. Ain't no damn Santa Claus. What's the next so-called holiday that they're embracing the earth? Easter? Ain't no Easter bunny, man. Rabbits don't lay eggs, man. We don't do that. And it's all paganism. You don't even know that you embrace worshiping another God when you celebrate these so-called holidays, man. There's nothing holy about these holidays. The Bible calls for you to be separate, man. That's what we teaching in this school, separation. We're in the book of Deuteronomy, man. One of Moses' books. Learning about our identity. Contingent to the curses because of our disobedience. Because we are stiff-necked people, man. Because we don't want to listen to our Father, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Serve thine who?
Thine enemy.
No, I thought God was all love.
Serve thine enemy.
The church teaches about love, right? They try to join you to your enemy, right? They tell you that the so-called Edomite is your brother. They teach you that the Hamite is your brother. that Elam and Ishmael are your brothers and sisters, man. Those are absolute lies, man.
Continue with that.
Serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
We gotta serve our enemies for everything here, man. We don't call a job a job. We recognize these so-called jobs as slaveries.
That's right.
We recognize that we're in bondage, man. And it's a damn shame. We've been here for over what? 4 centuries? And we have not gotten established as a nation of people. Why is that? That's by design, man. Our oppression was supposed to be perpetual because of the devil, because of the nations that are confederate against us, man. This is by design, that you have to serve your enemies in this place. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, and child. We don't own nothing in here. We gotta go to our enemies. We have to depend upon our enemies to feed us, to clothe us, man. And it's a shame. It's an absolute shame.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
We've all seen the images of the slave with the yoke of iron on his neck because he had the epiphany to run away from the enemy. He recognized that he was dealing with a devil that was hell-bent on his destruction, and he tried to get away from him, man. He tried to separate.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
And that devil caught him and put a yoke of iron around his neck, man. We got a yoke of iron around our neck here in America, man. Our poverty is real. Our burden is real. It's like iron, man. Good night. And we're destroyed in this place, man. We're destroyed in this place. We are those that abuse substances. We're the ones that strung out on drugs and crack cocaine and heroin. And now it ravages our communities, man. But it ain't no epidemic until, you know, the opioid epidemic presented itself. Crack cocaine was the first opioid epidemic that affected our people, man. We didn't get no legislation against Ronald Reagan and his evil. They overlooked it. They turned a blind eye.
Right.
And it was intentional, man.
Verse 49, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
From afar. The nation that was brought against us, the European, the Spaniard, they came from afar, man. You ever heard of the transatlantic slave trade? The triangular trade, including the Middle Passage?
Right.
Those people journeyed from afar to oppress us. Christopher Columbus went seeking out God's chosen, man. Everybody on earth knows who we are but us.
That's right.
It's a damn shame, man. You can't look at society and see that anything great comes from us. Any and everything great about living in America or any part of the world is because of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We set the tone up in here. Good night.
From the ends of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
The Most High sent the nation against us from afar, man. As swift as the eagle flieth. What's the bird of America? The bald eagle, right? It's a bird of prey, man. Right. We have to serve predators in this place. They embody the same spirit of the eagle, man. Right. If you study the eagle, you'll see how the eagle is defined as a raptor or a bird of prey. Right. Okay, it's a carnivore, it eats meat, man. It hunts for its food. Our enemies that the Lord sent against us is hunting for their food, man. We're the food in this place. Right. America would not be able to survive if it weren't for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
Let our Israelite brothers come out of the field. Right. Watch how empty the grocery stores become, man. Right. Stop. You see what happened down in Alabama, man? with the Montgomery bus boycotts, how they crippled the economy there.
Right.
Because we were of one mind, we decided to unify for really a silly cause. Come on, man. What are we doing in this place? It's time to wake up. Get out of that Christian church, man. Learn to separate from America spiritually. You don't have to eat their pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster. You don't have to celebrate their so-called holidays. We just closed out the Feast of Purim. You're a Christian pastor? That never happens in the Christian church. They don't ever talk about Esther in that sense. See, Salakia, we believe that these words in this Bible are real. And we have tried to become the personification of these words. We apply them to our lives, man. It's real for us. That's why we are here on the Sabbath being separate, man. Trying to raise our people up from the dead.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance, man. Nation of fierce countenance. We have never been shown any love in America, man. North, South, Central America, the Caribbean, we have been shown no love in this place. But yet and still we give them all of our love, man. We are insane here. We suffer from Stockholm Syndrome, man. We identify with our oppressor, man. And it's ridiculous. What is insanity? Insanity is defined as what? Doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. How long are you going to continue to serve your enemies in this place, man? How long you want to be joined to these heathens that hate you?
That's right.
They say we teaching hate. Nah, we live hate in this place.
That's
man.
right.
That's all we know. We learned it from you.
That's right.
We learned it from you, the so-called devil that the Bible speaks
That's
of.
right.
We ain't been shown no love here, man, because of your fierce countenance. And it's beyond a look, man. It's beyond a look.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And they brutalize us in this place, man. You ever heard of George Stinney?
Right.
What's the name? Walter Scott?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right.
They don't give a damn how old you are or how young you are. To them, they know that you're the enemy.
That's right.
Okay? Ain't no love in their heart for you. They don't regard you at all. They don't even equate you to being a human being. Their Constitution had what, the 3/5 clause in it?
Right.
Come on, man. What is that? 3/5 of a man.